It's the OCGFAM show. Today we're talking about how to give your plants a good start in a new home. Hey there, Bob from Oregon's Constant Gardener. Welcome to the OCGFAM show to you, my YouTube buddies. What's going on? How you doing? I'm doing pretty good, thanks. Let me know what you're doing in the comments. Let's just get into the show. I got a good one for you today from the archives back in the olden days. It's quite a bit long ago we did a viewer questions episode, and we've covered this topic before about transplanting, but I thought this one was particularly succinct and to the point. It covers when you're going from a smaller pot to a bigger pot, or maybe from a tray to a pot, transplanting, the feeding regimen, and not just the feeding regimen as far as what you're going to root drench, but how to help them along with a little foliar feeding. And I thought it was just a good clip, so I thought I'd throw it out there for you. Watch this. I'll talk to you after. So this may be a weird question. It doesn't seem that weird. It's from Paulo Tamez. Paulo Tamez? Yeah. It says, is there a mixture combination for post-transplanting? One recommendation that has helped me is just a tablespoon of Gaia and a teaspoon of Herculean harvest per gallon. So, someone's transplanting, you know, the plant's a little root shock maybe or something. Yeah. What should they be doing?
I mean, that's my go-to.
Oh, really? Okay, so that's a good recommendation.
I think so.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so that.
Okay. Let's just say it again. So Gaia and Herc.
Yeah, Gaia and Herc. Because basically you're promoting, you're putting in some phosphorus, both strong in Gaia and Herc.
Okay.
Phosphorus is great for root development, so it kind of helps that plant trigger new growth. And then also that extra calcium load that you're pumping in there is, kind of buffering the soil, getting it ready. The roots want to develop into that. You don't want to really soak them in the first time you do the transplant. Give them a good watering, but don't overwater the container. Okay. But those two, that's generally the best. I usually do that for 3 to 5 days.
So we're talking about flushing the soil beforehand?
Not even flushing, just... Well, if you have crappy soil, then maybe.
Then absolutely.
But then maybe just go buy new soil.
So you...
It's
a good soil.
Yeah.
So what we're talking about here is beforehand, before you doing this before or when after you put the plant into it?
Transplant and then water it in with a gentle load of Gaia and Herc.
Okay.
And then not much.
Right. Just give
if you're
easy
in a 10-gallon pot, just water in that 6-inch you put into the 10-gallon. Don't water 10 gallons worth of soil because then it'll never dry out.
So yeah, so not just not much of this, but not much water. You want to let it kind of get just find its way instead of getting saturated with it.
Yeah.
Now let me ask you this. Some people have said that they, when they first put it in, they feel like the roots are kind of shocked, and so they do a little foliar feeding to kind of give the plant some nutrition through the leaves. Always. Is that a reasonable thing?
Yeah, no. I mean, if you know you're going to be transplanting soon and you're in the vegetative cycle, ideally you should be foliar feeding, a week before, up to a week before, every day up until the time of transplant. And that, because what you're doing is you're putting all the nutrition into the foliage. The plant stores it all there and uses it as stored nutrition, and when you go into transplant, the plant can access all of that nutrition in the foliage, so they never really go through the whole stress cycle. Once the plant starts depleting that nutrition in the foliage, then the roots will start developing faster and get out and grow into the medium quicker.
Okay, so every day for like a week up until after, once I've transplanted it, should we still be doing it too?
Yeah, because that helps that whole transplant shock.
So I'm already foliar feeding, but I'd be doing more so. And what would you be doing? Like some kelpy kind of stuff or something?
Yeah, some Poseidon or kelp, or liquid seaweeds, humics and fulvics. Medusa would be a good one if you're in the vegetative cycle. If you're transplanting, going into the bloom cycle, a little bit of Gaia in there would be fine.
Complete nutrition, not just some specific nutrient of it. So your Medusa, your Gaia kind of...
Pretty much.
Just got everything.
Anything that isn't just totally calcium-based.
Okay. That's answered. Okay, what do you think of that? You find that informative? I didn't think it was particularly groundbreaking, but it was all in one piece. It seemed like it was something that might be interesting to you. We got lots more coming up. We'll get into that tomorrow. I'll see you then. I love you. The OCGFAM show. It's pretty good. It happens every day. It's the OCGFAM show. See you tomorrow.